Hey everyone, Wander here, and welcome to the Forage Wizard demo. As part of the Steam Next Fest, though I got access to it early. I think the demo is just up early, but it's a incremental resource gathering game where you're a wizard making a factory and actually like fueling it and building it. Which feels good. I don't know. I like the idea of, well, I love incremental games. I play too many of them, but I do find a lot of them to be kind of static, and so I like the idea of one where you're actually building structures and doing like factory building as part of it. Anyway, you've set off on a quest to find an unusual artifact. That one? Really? After days of traveling, you became lost in the woods. Hungry and tired, you discovered a mysterious tower in an old, overgrown meadow. No. Is that a frog wizard? Frugal. I was right. Are you lost, adventurer? Turn around in these winding woods. You're here to steal the cursed turnip, aren't you? Greed is your end. Those who seek it are cursed to be trapped within these confuddling woods. You will not survive unless a great wizard can unlock the cursed turnip's vault by completing its magic ritual. But I'm far too decrepit now to descend this tower, and you are surely too weak to master wizardry, or even gifted enough to awaken the old altar. Select upgrade. Awaken the altar. Resistant, aren't you? You want the lumber to complete the upgrade. Move north, or cursor to the edge of the screen to find the chopping block. You can hit the chopping block by clicking or holding left mouse button and collecting the... Okay. Well, as usual, mechanical assistance is appreciated. Alright. Okay, then we can grab resources. You can drop lumber onto the floor of the altar with the right click. Wow, I'm starting to see your potential. You are now my apprentice. Complete more upgrades. Select an upgrade. So, do that. We're going to have to turn down the sound effects, though. Okay, select another upgrade. Gain more hand storage. Sure. First and foremost, though, mouse space movement, sprint toggling. That's interesting. Okay, sound effects volume. We're going to turn that down a lot so I don't completely destroy everybody's ears. Normally I would complain, ooh, auto-clicking is faster, adds movement speed when holding the sprint key, but I need more aqua for that. Let's see, lumber and rock. You know, let's start going for that one. I'm just gonna have to find more stone. But at least I can drop these off. And then drop off the rest over there. So where's stone? Well, that's slime. Let's see, hand size. No, you don't look like stone. Here we go. Wait. Oh, this one. Fix the shop so you can buy blueprints. I bet that's what we have to do. My blueprint shelf is repaired, and thanks to you, at last thanks to you. Click my tower to buy the water well blueprint. I'll give you an apprentice's discount. Okay. The mental image of our character is heavily tinged by the fact that we just, like, go immediate ape on a stump. Press B to turn on build mode and place down the well blueprint. Yeah, so this is why I was interested in this game, because I could actually, like, build stuff. Most incremental games are, like, fully on rails and don't let you build structures or anything like that. So I want more that are actually sandboxy. Excellent work, but, well, alright. Select an upgrade. We want to grab... I mean, I guess I might as well do Channel Beaver, just because. Because that actually requires a resource that we just have on hand. So, that's too expensive. Bigger bucket. Dump those off. Grab the rest of these. What else do we have? Dripping water Learn to click rocks out of mining stone southwest. Upgrade altar. Okay. You're now unlocking new tools. Explore the glade to find where you can use them. Okay, so we now gain the ability to sprint. So we just pan faster. So lumber, sap, igneous rock, living wood, the ability to fight. Looks like, yeah, we're just going to need a bunch of rock, which is here. Like, our character must be some kind of, like, weird woodpecker man. Or extremely caffeinated, I'm not entirely sure. Or they're just, like, vibrating at a different, like, time pace from everybody else, so the Frog Wizard is just being really polite. Doesn't want to freak out the fact that our character is, like, glitching in front of him. Hand size up is nice. Let's see. That needs clay. Plank. Do optimal chop. Oh, I can hold 15 now. Yeah, it's good stuff. We're already cleared out on that one. I need wood. It's just so silly. I am sorry. I know I shouldn't, like, laugh at this, but the fact that the All Hail the Orbs specifically called me out for using an auto-clicker has now made me keyed into the fact that, boy, auto-clickers are real goofy things. Okay, so Staunch Swing, iron ore out of the rock to the west. Let's see. So what I need is clay. Clay prospector. Well, no, I need to figure out how to get ash. Lumber and leaves. Lumber and sap. Ignis. I guess, here's the question. Does he have anything new? He does. So, bonfire, used to craft brewing well, and a wheat patch. Let's grab chest first. And then bonfire. I'm just gonna keep generally collecting resources near the altar. So there's the bonfire. So we have a self-chopper, but that requires living wood. I guess let's go for the brewing well. Not that I can do anything with it at the moment, but at least we can start on that because I think... it stores a stack of items. Bonfire. I'm just going to leave that over there for now. Toss that over there. You can now command flame. Click on your bonfire's UI to see all of its recipes. Okay, so we can make ash, sap, ignis, and forbidden flame. So let's start with ash. This stump is just an infinite wealth of resources. Drop fuel. Oh, there we go. I see. So we dropped the fuel here, but then got it. Well, in that case, do we want to build another one of these? I think we might. Hey, you! Welcome to the Next Fest timeline. You wanna know how I got here? It's a trade secret. You'll have to pay for it, buddy. All you need to know is that I came here to pay back a favor and help little old you unlock the Northern Temple. In this timeline, the ritual is too difficult. You'll only be able to complete it by unlocking the blueprints in my workshop. So, mining engine, yeah, so this is going to give me a whole lot of extra resources and things that I wouldn't normally be able to get. Let's grab the clay prospector. Alright, looks like I'm going to need a lumber. Of which I have many, frankly. I'm just going to dump it all off there for now. Because I might as well keep the ash going. And I'll start working on the next one. Okay, so instead of this, let's start making sap. I'll have to figure out some way of automating these things. I mean, we're probably pretty capable of it. Dump those off. Give that some more. Okay, so we have sap as another item. Ash. We'll figure these things out. Because, yeah, we also want to get Ignis. So what does Ignis require? It requires ash and sap. Uh-oh. So let's leave that for a bit. Because it's not a high priority. I mean, maybe it is, but all of these things are. But I should finish the clay prospector at the very least. So, crafting storage. Capacity of crafters by 5. Sure. Hoover that up. I'm still amused by the fact that somebody accused me of cheating for using a auto-clicker while playing an incremental game. I fully get it. It is kind of cheesy. On the flip side, I don't know. It makes my life just infinitely easier. Okay, we've got the sap going. Guess I should probably go back and grab some more lumber. Give that some fuel. We'll just grab some more. Eventually, I'll automate this so we don't even have to think about it. Let's see. But that'll come later. Here we go. Stack them up. Alright, so crafting storage is up. What else do we have? Fuel capacity. Kind of nice. Clip bushes. Chopping blocks are just stronger. I mean, okay, that's vaguely useful. And then I should look into recipes, because there might be some really good automation that I need to go get my hands on. Okay, auto-clicking the well is faster. Sure. The other thing is just speeding through an amount of this upgrade system is kind of handy. Okay, transfer pylon storage. See, that's the thing I think we need to find. Okay, auto-clicking the mine, the stone is faster. Yeah, let's go up here. Brewing well. Oh. Where was the clay? Over here? Oh, clay might be something that's automatic. So what does this guy have? Mining engine. Generates rocks over time. Air distiller generates air over time. Collection pylon, but that requires air. Which means I'm going to need leaves. So let's start working on that. Oh, I need 5 more. Okay, bin presumably lets me destroy things. Slime patch. Spawns pet slimes. Slime, earth solvent. Self-chopper requires living wood and terra. Bin requires rock and ignis. Okay, I'm just going to throw these in, because we're going to need an amount of ignis. Just put those in. I'll have to come back with more wood. Yeah, so I'll have to figure out this whole Ignis, or this transfer pylon thing. Because I think having that set up and going is going to make life a lot easier for me. The less panning I have to do, the better. Okay, so now have an Ignis. So bonfires craft faster. Auto-clicking is good. Increase fuel capacity by 1. What I need is this. Terra. Oh. I guess I'm gonna start working on the clay field capacity. Because it looks like it just caps out at 5, maybe 6. And I'll want to drop those off. Generates pretty fast, at least. One more. One more. Please, can I have one more? Okay, so what does that have? Clay generation speed actually is reasonably easy, so sure. Drop those off. Got plenty of Ignis. I guess let's just grab more wood. Feels like the early days of Factorio where you're running around handcrafting everything. And it's strange and uncomfortable. Alright. Drop those off here. Drop those off there. Looks like I have... Yeah, it's going to take me a little bit to get enough ash. And I should be definitely going out of my way to get as much clay as I can. Oh. I guess now it's just the ash. So let's go back, make sure I've got plenty of wood. Now the one thing I could do is actually leave this and have it slowly overflow to the point where it actually flows down into the lower section, which would be very funny. Yeah, so I still can't kill that guy. Let's grab these 3. Then I just have to figure out how to fight the slime. Go grab more wood. When in doubt. You know, interestingly enough, there was an incremental game that I played a couple months ago. I don't remember the name of it, unfortunately. That did something kind of similar. But it was like pure clicker and zero automation in a way that I found intensely frustrating. I don't think it's by the same dev, but it feels very close. Okay, got the earth rune. But this isn't what I was looking for. I guess I should do this one. Because it might be on the other side of Clippers that I can get Terra. Or it's a processing thing that I just haven't looked at yet. Bushes grow faster in meadows. All click actions are stronger. Let's just go for the hand size. Being able to carry larger stacks is just going to be handy. Har? I don't know if that's a har exactly. Okay, keep dumping those in. And then all I need is just more wood. I think the easiest thing, or the most helpful thing, is just going to have those transfer pylons bringing wood down to each of these locations. I think at this point, let's go back to making some Ignis. I'll need more ash, but it's fine. Okay, so there's the hand size unlocked. Well, that only requires 3 ignis, which I should be able to get slowly. What I really need is this, but we haven't figured out Terra yet. That'll speed some of those things along. So we have a brewing well. Oh, I'm a dingus. We figured out how to make this thing and I just forgot about it. I was so focused on other things. Ease my defense. Okay, so this is how we get Terra. Well, maybe what I should do is actually put them there. Okay, so we wanted to do one that just required 3 ignis, this one. And then this one requires 3 sap. And then this one requires 10 clay. Should be pretty easy. Grab one more, drop it off. Okay. Fuel capacity, lumber and clay. And yeah, we're going to need so much more of this. So this also means I can probably get that air generator sooner than later. Let's see. The rest in there so we can keep generating ash. I know I should be messing around with chests, but later. Toss that there. I'll toss those in. Okay, so I got 3 Terra. Need 5. Let's grab all of our ash. Might as well just get that running for a while. I don't know, there's just something about the wiggliness of it all that just feels so good to me. Let's just put them there. Let's pour into that. Okay. I'll just have to make some more ash. We might want to have a second bonfire that makes ash, but I kind of prefer not to. Even if it's not quite as efficient. There we go. Okay, 2 ignis. Then I'm just going to need all that clay. Yeah, I mean, I'm just going to keep cycling between grabbing different resources. There's not really much I can do apart from manually put in the work. At least for a moment. Okay, so I just need the 2 more. One more. And I'm good to go. Then we can fight the slime. Then I can get the auto miner. And then we can look into the air generator, which means I can then get the transfer pylons. Don't use the auto clicker on your machine. It's going to end weird. So you can actually pick up multiple resources at a time. And kind of knew that. Okay, so now I can go fight slimes. Sword is stronger against slimes. Easy peasy. Civil engineering. Hey, I recognize that guy. Increase the effective range of all range-based buildings. I mean, kind of useful. I don't pay a whole lot of attention to other YouTubers anymore, but I don't know, recently-ish met him, and he's been extremely nice to talk to, just like here and there, as kind of an acquaintanceship. Actually, I should probably grab all of this. So many YouTubers I encounter tend to be kind of toxic in some way, either very self-focused or disinterested in other people. And, like, I'd probably fall into the category at this point. I think I've just been in the business too long. You get kind of jaded. People come and go. All click actions are stronger. Sure. I think what I really need to do is actually come up here. Wow. Okay. So... I need 5 of those. Doing extra damage against the slime is kind of moot. Okay, so that gets me the mining engine. Now we need the air distiller. I'll have to go find some bushes. Yeah, because we never actually did figure out which bush it was talking about. Oh, it's those things. Okay. I'll drop that off. We should have plenty of clay. So cutter, collection pylon, but I'm going to need the air distiller. I guess I should probably also look into getting the mining engine. Wait. Oh. Is the mining engine its own resource node entirely? Looks like it might be. Well, I guess I'm gonna have to go back and just beat the heck out of these slimes. Because I need 5 of these. There we go. I guess let's restock these. It's been long enough, plus we always need more. Okay, what I really need is an auto chopper. Maybe. Okay, drop those off. Right, and I'm gonna need more rock. We had a little bit, but I'll keep manually grabbing everything. We're working our way to getting those transfer pylons. But there's a lot of stuff in between there and now. Lost those there. Get this. That should be the last one. So this is just going to automatically generate rock for me. Okay, so we figured out how to make air distiller. Part of the problem is I don't actually know which of these things should be where. Because some of them are... Yeah, some of them are much more, like, obvious and easily found. Others, not so much, though. Let's see. Go for this. Auto-clicking bushes is faster. I mean, it's kind of handy. We're gonna get the air distiller first, though. Yeah, hopefully there's an upgrade that makes it so I get more than one leaf. We never did actually build the bin, did we? Honestly, we don't need it that bad. Leave that off there. Grab the rest of the clay. Well, actually, I should probably just keep dumping it in here. I don't know how badly we need, like, large quantities of Ignis, but I'm not going to say no. I'm really surprised we haven't seen more games that kind of follow the Forager model of, like, incremental game design and factory automation. Because that game was, like, hot stuff a couple of years ago, and then just, like, we had one or two that kind of followed suit, and that was about it. Okay, so what do I need for the air distiller? I just need a bunch of stone. Probably should have started that first, but I don't know. I'm an easily distracted person. If I have a gazillion tasks, I'm going to do all of them at once. Efficiency regardless. Sometimes I can be more focused than that, but it's a bit tricky. Okay. I guess... grab that. Grab all those. So what do we have? All auto-clicking is faster. Clicks in the mining stone are faster. Lumber is faster. Slime spawn quicker at slime patches. Do we have anything that boosts the... bushes. No. Growing rocks. Yeah, I guess I'm going to start going for that one. Okay, so now we have collection, or the collection pylon. Picks up and transfers nearby items. Okay, so we might actually need to get a multitude of these. Dump that off. Get over here. I'll have to see how the collection pylon works. Okay. Let's keep working on this talent tree system. So, what I'm liking about this so far is the fact that I actually have some agency on what I'm doing, mostly from how I build my base. I mean, it's borrowing, honestly, pretty hard from, like, the survival crafter automation genre, more than just, hey, it's... You know, actually, I should probably just make a general effort to kill these guys, because I'm going to need a supply of them. I'll have to see if there's a way that I can auto-hunt slimes. Drop that there. See what else we have. So, each slime can spawn more slime. Good stuff. Because having even just 2 hanging out is going to be handy. I'm going to need 8, and there's no reason to stick around. Or there's no reason not to just stick around. This is going to go slow no matter what I do. Well, slow. Alright. Drop these off. Slime Rancher. Oh, that's fun. So slimes drop double the amount when killed, but I need Earth Solvent. We haven't figured that one out yet. transfer vault. Put those there. Oh, right. Well, in this mode, you can click on the symbol in the middle of the collector pylon to assign it to an output container within its range. Output container. Oh. So is this why I want chests? Because I can actually use them as output containers. Pylons can get complicated. If you want to see my pylon manual, press the top left question mark button while in pylon mode. Okay. Inventory is getting full. Is there an unbuild? Probably. Move and destroy. Click build sprint. Okay. I'm going to move this up here. Yeah, so this is different. This is a collection pylon, not a transfer pylon. Okay, I guess I might as well grab this. So we have the transfer vault, though we haven't figured out how to actually do the transfers yet. But that's okay. Bushes go faster. I don't know. Auto-clicking mining stone is faster. So, what I should do is build a couple of chests. So if I build another one of these right here, gonna need more wood. And that, yeah, that gets me a bunch. Toss that there. Should probably look into making more collection pylons. Or another air generator or 3. Should probably also get a collection pylon for the clay. Now that I'm thinking about it. Because one collection pylon right in the smack of that is just going to auto-generate them for me. Okay. Grab those because it's easy. Guess I'll have to come back with a couple armfuls. And yeah, collection pylon on this will be handy. I don't know what. Once we get everything underway, this is going to actually be really convenient. It's just some work. Okay, let's finish this one first. Okay, then I just need bushes. I'll have to figure out if there's a way that I can generate more bush. Okay. Nope. That's not what I was looking for. Pop that there. I'm glad that it actually auto selects which things, so it knows what to put where. Okay, so then we want to do 3 chests. Yeah, I'll have to see if there's a way that I can auto-generate some of these. Oh. Okay, so I can only have 1 currently. I guess, okay. Is it in the top right? Item book. Oh, maybe it's when talking to him? No. Splits items between multiple containers. Chaotic materia. Extracts and transfers items from nearby automatic item. Okay, transfer pylon's the one we actually need. And I can probably break things to get my materials back. At a later date. Put those there, grab these things. Okay, so ash goes on top. I need stone. Okay, then we need 1 more. Put it there. Should be enough stone. Just enough stone. Okay. So let's see if I can start auto-loading some of these. Not fully. If anything, I'm probably going to want to move this entire setup. Move the ash generation up here, so I can have it, so I can potentially have it extend much of this, so I can have this even feed into this, but we'll need some time and effort for that. Grab those. Even just auto-fueling these things would be massive. I'm very glad I can move things around too. Okay. Put those there. Right. I was going to get 1 more of these, plunk it in that, and then we want to get the clay collector going, because that one, if anything, is going to be one of the more valuable. Okay, put that there. Grab the rest of this that hasn't been hoovered. That there. Okay, grab all that. So now it's slowly, this is going to slowly collect the clay and put it in that box. So we no longer have to worry about that. Oh, we already did. I'll just put it over there then. Yeah, just need more stone. Okay, so we might want to start looking into certain machines that are helpful. So, chaotic essence, all auto-clicking is faster. What I want is speed. Oh, Chance the 2 lumber is produced instead of 1. Well, that's just helpful. Go find some bushes to smack. Yeah, I'd love to see if I can extend the overall reach of my collectors. Just so that they can fully cover some things. Okay, chance the living wood is chopped. But... okay, but how do I get a living wood? Okay, automatic generators are better. Planks, some other things. We might need to extend what I have. I learned to pick iron from some things. Okay. So it's... oh, frugal... I guess, yeah, let's grab the 1 Ignis. And then go fight some slimes for a hot second. I'll get like 5. That should be good enough. Okay, so there's the... yeah, a lot of these are locked, unfortunately. So, self-chopper, but I need to find living wood. Haven't found that yet. Guess I'm going to work on that. So what do we have? We have a transfer pylon. The fact that that's not exactly lined up is going to bug me. And yeah, I should figure out my wood, my stone setup just a little bit better. Okay. I'm going to move. I'm going to move this over here. Well, dang. No. It does not help that I dumped these right there, and my hand was full. Okay, put them all in. Should be enough. Grab those. Put these over here. So the transfer pylon just transfers resources. Still useful. Maybe. Any stored item to another container. Oh. Okay, so if we hook those up. So that's going to send that there, which is going to send that there. Okay, so let's try this again with another bonfire that I'm hopefully not going to destroy this time around. Because at least this way I won't have to travel very far to get that going. there, have this go here. Okay. So now all I need to do is figure out how to auto-generate wood. The best thing I can do at the moment is largely just build a couple of these. The question is, could I actually get a second collection pylon? Kind of back around here. Because it might be one of those where I can have two of them connected to each other. Unless it doesn't count as a storage thing. Okay, question. Yes, so I can have them connect to each other. So next up, we are going to move. I almost kind of wish moving and destroying were separate. I'm going to move these up next to the fuel setup as opposed to just over there. At some point, I'll have like a more... better connected lineup, but this is fine. Yeah, I can overwhelm them. There we go. Perfect. So next up, we want to move you over here. Move this over here. Move this up here. And move this here. And then I'm going to want to build another collector. Here. So you send that in there. Move that in. Right. Put those there. So we can put them back. Okay, and then I just need stone. Which I should probably figure out a better, more efficient way of doing this, but it's fine. Yeah. Sadly, that ain't perfect. But at least it gives me a decent amount. Hopefully, eventually I can get one of these that actually self-fuels. Or will fuel something in the general vicinity. But barring that, I don't know. At least this system's kind of largely automated on itself. Okay. And then finally, I'm just glad I can move things. Put that there. With a collector of its own. To make Ignis. So then, let's do a transfer pylon. Here. Good, we have an Ignis sitting around, and I just need stone. I might want to get the one that makes it so it just generates rocks for free for me. But I don't need it immediately. Actually grab all of the sap that we have sitting around. Seeing as it's just sitting on the ground otherwise. There we go. Yeah, I'll have to remember to fuel these kind of manually. Put that there. Okay. I just had a random rock in it, which I should really figure out what I'm doing there. Okay, so I'm actually going to have that transfer here. We're going to need a couple of these. Well, we have one option. Okay, you know, how do we want to do this? I'm going to destroy this. I'm just going to move this one here for now. Just out of the way, question mark. So here's the question. What are the... Oh gosh, yeah, we do have other recipes. I should build a couple of these. At least this one. We want to kind of keep over here. We might actually want to move this over here as well. Because this way I can at least fuel this with the auto generator, at least for the moment. All right, so that's connected there, that's connected there. We should probably get another collection pylon though before this becomes unreasonably full. Let's see. Put those there. We will have to worry about space filling up, will we? Maybe not so much, though. Okay, so I'm going to need 10 rock. Oh, I should have plenty. And I just need water. That'll get us the other brewing well. So we want to do we want to do earth solvent for a bit? Let's do living wood. Because I can potentially generate that other ways. Let's see. No, I need 3 of these. Alright, so those are both going, so now we have technically an unlimited supply of clay. Let's see. Grab a couple of these. Because if I can get 1 living wood, let's go fight some slimes. If I can get 1 living wood, I can get the chance of getting living wood from slapping the tree. You know, it's like a small chance, but it's there. And that's kind of all I need. Oh, no, it's this one. It's the self-chopper. Oh, well... that'll be nice. That means I'm going to need more of this. And realistically, we're about to the end of our time anyway, so a lot of these automation things I'll have to leave for later. I do really like this, though. One of my biggest complaints about incremental games is that their talent trees are boring. This one still has a boring talent tree. However, it makes up for it by having actually interesting gameplay like resource chaining, leaning really hard into the factory automation genre to give you a lot of complex things to immediately start chaining together. And it's one of those where you can manually, you know, just let the game run itself, or you can let the game run it, or sorry, you can do it all by hand, or you can let the game run itself. And as somebody that loves factory automation games, the more kind of control I have over how I do things. Okay. Oh, to unlock. I see. Content log cursed. Yeah, so we can't go anywhere. Because I think these maybe are what are required. I guess that just requires 20 ash. I guess we can start the ritual just to see what What's necessary for it? Okay. Let's see. 5% chance that living wood is also dropped from the chopping block. Oh, that's perfect. So there's one. There we go. Because, yeah, the Ent migration should mean I don't have to make too much. There we go. That's so convenient. Because, yeah, now I just have plenty of this living wood stuff for whatever. I was going to maybe get an auto chopper. Automatically generates lumber over time. Oh, right, of course. Guess I'll start making another one. Let's see. Put those in there. Put that in there. I'll figure out where to move those at a later date. We'll stack at 20. Back to that. Yeah, we might want to get some other things in a bit. But now that this is done with the living wood, let's just do earth solvent. Okay, so I want to do a... Oh, I still can't have it do anything. I guess I'll get a collection pylon here. And then another chest. Dump those in. Alright, grab some more of these. That should be good enough. The one problem is I really wish I could tell the collection pylons to not grab certain resources, as it is very much going to mess me up. But it also, like, doesn't matter that much. Okay. I'll put those in, because we're going to need a couple of those. I'm going to need a lot of stone. Just go over here. And then probably call it a day. Yeah, no, as far as incremental games go, I've been really both down and impressed with the genre, that for all of my complaints about the fact that, yeah, they do play it maybe a little too safe, a little too static, not nearly adventurous enough, there's a lot of incremental games out there that are proving me wrong, that are doing something interesting, even if this is just Factorio crossed with... Let's see. No. Move and destroy. I want to move this. Move and destroy. Move that there. Move this here. There we go. Drop those off. Put those in there. And yeah, I could potentially get another one of these. I guess getting another stone generator wouldn't be insane apart from its general resource cost. And put it there. I'll have to keep fighting slimes though. And yeah, I've pretty much given up on even putting things into the talent tree at the moment because it just didn't seem terribly necessary. We're doing fine without. Though I'm sure a lot of those upgrades are actually going to be pivotal. Oh, wait, hold up. I have a ton of these. Why have I been holding myself back? I have no idea. Brewing well crafts faster. Yeah, like some of these actually are going to be handy. Some of these are going to be long and slow and not nearly as useful. That's going to be worth it. Okay, just put the wood in. Because, yeah, I should be refueling these somewhat. As long as I don't miss. Alright, grab a stack at 20. Put them away. This way we'll have kind of everything maxed out. Though, once again, does feel a little unnecessary considering I feel like I'm getting kind of close to the end here. Let's see. Oh yeah, that's looking much better. Move one of these down here just so I have a supply of wood on hand when I need it. Speaking of, put them there. Slime handler, got that. So now we get more slime. Do we do more slime? No. So now it's just a matter of the extractor pylon. Oh, what? Oh, God. Yeah, I put those two close together and that's causing issues. Or, no, that's fine. It's this. Yeah, this one was hoovering up the extra sap. Okay, the moving and destroying is slightly frustrating. I wish it was like a mode. I don't like the fact that move and destroy are the same button. There we go. So this will be hopefully less of an issue now. Yep. But yeah, I don't like the fact that they're the same button, if only because slightly inconvenient. Slightly frustrating. Okay, that's clearing out. I wish I could just go into move mode for a while. Just gonna put that there. There we go. Oh, we never did actually make the extractor pylon. Yeah, so that'll pull things out. And then there's the fork pylon. Splits items between multiple containers. But yeah, I think I'll leave us here. We've more or less done enough. And there's a ton of things that I could still do. Oh, you know what? No, let's finish that off just because I'm here. Fill these out. Because that'll go. Okay, so what do we have? 5 rocks will naturally generate. Is like kind of tempting. Yeah, bushes grow faster in the meadows. I guess I could grab sunlight. Let's probably go back here and just slap a bunch of trees. At least until I have a handful of living wood sitting around. What am I going to use the living wood for? I don't know. But at least having like a small supply of it nearby is kind of nice. Do we have anything? Auto-clicking the block. All auto-clicking is faster. Yeah, it requires gear, planks, and bricks. Problem is a lot of these require earth solvent or resources that I literally can't work with because they're not in the game yet, so we are a little limited in what we can do. That's honestly okay. Yeah, that'll hopefully be enough. Let's just see what the last thing required is. Dump those over there. Yeah, we just need to keep this fueled. Because without the... without Terra, we can't get the... whatever this stuff is. The resource names... Yeah. Earth solvent. Okay, I'm gonna have to wait for 5 more, which we will actually be able to make enough. There we go. Cut these off. Grab some more. Everything should be fine. Cool. Yeah, I'll just wait for a bit. Alright. I've got a whole pile. Let's see what the last resource is. Something I don't recognize. Shoot. Wait, no, it's something I do. Maybe? Okay, so it requires earth solvent. Ignis. Air. And slime. Probably just make another brewing well. Put those in. Put those in. Okay, so I need 2 more water. And then clay. Oh, that's easy. So this one's going to be working on earth solvent. And, you know, for my own convenience, do we just build another well? I guess I had the auto choppers I could have been working with. Oh well. Because yeah, this way I can just dump it off whenever I need it. No, there we go. Put those there. So, this isn't the correct resource, though. What do we have access to? Yeah, transfer speed of all pylons. There's magic mulch, but that's not it. Oh, it's this. Forbidden flame. Got it. And I only need 3 of them. Right? Yeah. So I need... If a forbidden flame requires 3 chaotic materia and 3 ignis, we're actually good resource-wise. I'll just make another one anyway, just for the sake of my own peace of mind. Fill this out for a while. Just give them something to collect. I'll grab the living wood. And I can just drop those off there. Drop these off here. Yeah, it's mostly working. Let's see. Yeah, it's mostly just limited stone. But that's hardly an issue. Okay, so I was going to build here. Leave that there, refuel all of these. Yeah, a couple of automation structures for, like, auto-fueling things would be lovely. But, oh well. Okay, so I'm going to need 9 of these. And I already have 1. Let's just grab 8 of everything else. This actually was a pretty easy final resource chain. A little sloppy, but it's fine. Just gotta kill 1 more slime, and we're good. Alright, so apart from that, I think everything else resource chain is fine. Like, there's some things I could play around with, like the extractor. The problem is I can't get the extractor to dump resources. I don't think I can get it to connect to a production structure. That's like the one thing I was really hoping I'd have as an option. Because it would be, I don't know, I mean, it would be really nice if I didn't have to worry about some of these things. Alright, I need a lot of water. Keep those fueled. Get the rest of that. Alright. Then I guess I should start putting these in. Because this is still going to take a little while. Okay, extraction pylon. Oh. Wait, what does this do? Extracts and transfers items from near... Wait. Oh. Oh, but... Okay, so it extracts it from these. So I could put it in a chest, but I can't put it into this thing. It's the one thing I wish I could. Alas, it might be a, an automation thing. Crafter pylon, yeah, but it's locked for the game. Understandable. Alright, so we just need the 3 more. There's no way to scale this up. Well, brewing is faster. But it would require the chaotic materia, which I'm using and need. So, I guess we're just going to wait again. Okay, all the resources have been collected. Let's drop them off and see about this forbidden turnip. Or whatever this does. I'm assuming this lights one of these, accesses a new zone, but then probably tells me, hey, that's it for the demo. Or not. Maybe this demo actually just keeps going. Nope, there it is. Demo completed. Cool. Well, one way or another, I think Forage Wizard is actually really neat. I liked this a lot and am looking forward to seeing where it goes. It definitely has some rough edges. I think this needs to be split into 2 categories just for easy convenience. What I wish I could do is just press like shift to pick something up or control or something like that. Shift, control, alt, to put myself into like build whatever mode. There's probably a hotkey for some of these. Yeah, toggle building, deconstruction, change selection. Oh, that's interesting. Deconstruction is a thing to just toggle. I guess it kind of works. I'd still prefer it if they were separate so I don't like accidentally destroy something I'm trying to move just for the inconvenience of it. But yeah, what a neat game. What a fun little incremental game. Very much using automation structures, survival crafter production chains and whatnot to make a fairly compelling little incremental. But I guess with all of that said, I might as well mention that the Forage Wizard demo is available now on Steam, so if you want to pick it up and play it yourselves, just follow the link in the description below. And, of course, make sure to add it to your wish list, as it helps the game rank higher, and just helps the developer immensely when it comes... rank higher both in the next fest and leading up to release. So if you do add to your wish list, it helps them out. Anyway, I guess with all that said, you know, the usual like, comment, subscribe. I think I already said part of that. And thank you all so much for watching. This has been fun.